I'm Nick Hawke. I am an Associate Director and Head of Lysis Financial and the Governance, Risk and Compliance. So Lysis Financial is a specialist advisory and change management consultancy. We specialise mostly in financial services, and we cover governance, risk and compliance solutions for the financial services industry. The main areas that we're working on at the moment are enterprise-wide risk management solutions, and more specifically around compliance. We look at rules mapping solutions, regulatory rules mapping, cybersecurity solutions, enterprise-wide risk management. The main challenges of producing risk management frameworks tend to be that firms look specifically at a register of risks. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring a more holistic view to enterprise-wide risk management solutions. The regulator, for instance, won't just be looking for a risk register. What they're going to be doing is they're going to be wanting to see the components that make up the entire risk framework. So one of the things that we do is we'll address the entire framework. So we're looking at bringing in strategy, objectives, linking risk appetite along with the risks themselves, ensuring that we've got the adequate levels of control around risks. We do control assessments and risk assessments. That needs to be linked then into things like capital adequacy and also liquidity. We will review policy suites, make sure that policy suites are linked to control frameworks and supported by the full governance within an organisation. When we look at cybersecurity solutions, what we're doing is we're taking a more holistic view, and we're trying to take cyber out of the server room, away from purely being an IT issue, and more into the boardroom so that it's looked at from a strategic point of view. We support our cyber solutions with risk frameworks and cyber frameworks based on a number of different standards, such as IAM is the Information Assurance Maturity Model. ISO 27001 provides a broad standard for data management. Of course, we're now looking to bring in the standards introduced by GDPR. Regulatory rules mapping is an essential component for any compliance department. It's important that they understand the rules that apply to their business and across their business lines as per their authorizations. What we do is we take all the regulatory handbooks and supporting legislation from both the UK and Europe, and we'll map this back against the business, and it'll identify immediately if there are any compliance gaps. We'll also be able to identify ownership and controls around the existing framework that an organisation has, and quickly produce a roadmap if there are any issues at any areas that need to be addressed. So the solution we provide becomes a living component within the organisation that's owned by compliance and can be continually kept up to date with changing legislation and the changing regulation.